What's up, everybody? My name is Eric. I'm that one guy. I'm also a big Batman fan. We're all geared out today because today we are unboxing the Ruroc Eox Batman helmet. So I don't want to go into too many details. Basically, I've had a Ruroc Atlas 3.0 for a few years. Really enjoyed having the helmet. I think the styling of the helmet is great. As far as wind noise, comfort goes, everything is good. There are a few nitpicks that I have, and we're going to do a video where we compare the Ruroc Eox to the Ruroc Atlas 3.0. But that's for another day. Today we're going to unbox the Ruroc Eox Batman helmet. And again, as I've already said, I like Batman. But we also bought a package that has other accessories that came free, and this was kind of the reason why I pulled the trigger on this. When I have a helmet, I don't like having all this extra stuff sticking out, like your Bluetooth communicator and batteries and all that stuff. I like everything to be low profile, which is why I switched to the GoPro Hero 10 when I did, because all I've got is the camera and all the mic and stuff, and the adapters are all built in, just so that I can have less stuff on my helmet. For me, it's just it's a thing. But with the package that I got the EOS Shockwave, which is different from the Atlas because you'll see here in a minute. And if you know anything about Ruroc helmets, you already know. I came with this hat, which is awesome. If you watch the channel, you know I'm always wearing a hat. So that was a nice bonus for me. And then I also ended up buying, and this was not part of the package, a photochromic transition visor. Now this is different from the Pinlock Protect Tint visor that I had in my Ruroc earlier on. That I still have. And the big difference here with the photochromic transition visor is that as opposed to when you have the Pinlock and it's only darkening that area where the Pinlock is, this darkens the entire visor. To me, it's just a cleaner look. But I also the helmet also comes with a Pinlock included for the anti-fog. So we're gonna get all of that protection and have. Because I wear glasses, I just don't like taking sunglasses on and off. So this was kind of a big deal if I'm not getting a helmet that doesn't have a drop-down sun visor. Okay, so we've got Shockwave, we've got photochromic visor, the hat, which was part of the package, and the last part of the package was this helmet bag, which to me, I don't know how often I'll use this because when I store my helmet, it's inside. So it's not really subject to the elements all that much, but it's just kind of a cool extra that came with the helmet as part of this package, and it's padded all the way around to protect your helmet. It's got this Velcro to put these two handles together, and then this over-the-shoulder strap, which is kind of cool. All of it has the Ruroc badging on it, which I think is pretty cool. I'm all about the gear and the merch, so I kind of like this. I don't know how often I'll use it because, again, like I said, if my helmet's not on my head, it's being stored at home or in one of my side bags or top case. All right, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. No, 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 no. Only some of you will understand what that means. We're gonna unbox the EOS Batman helmet. I'm gonna try and do this so you guys can see the best, but also so that I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so right off the bat, it comes with extra cheek pads, and I believe it's because, not because they're expecting your cheek pads to get worn down, but I believe one of the cheek pads is thicker so that if you've got a smaller head, it's gonna help keep that helmet snug on your head, or it's thinner. It's one of those. Or it could just be an extra, and I'll have that information for you on the screen. Okay, the helmet comes with two different visors. It comes with the clear visor and then the smoke visor, which is this one here. So I don't want to take any of this stuff off. We'll do that at a later date. But it comes Pinlock ready. You can see there. I also don't want to get my fingerprints all over the visor as we unbox. So extra visor in this cool little soft microfiber-ish case. And then the helmet itself, let's see if there's anything else in here. That is it. Oh, and the Pinlock. So other than the helmet and all the other things I just showed you, Here's the Pinlock anti-fog resistant lens. We'll get this box out of the way, even though it's really cool. So these also come with it. I'm assuming that if you didn't get a Shockwave or a sound system to go in your helmet, these would go where your ear holes are at, so that your ears aren't rubbing up right against the inside of the helmet. So that's thoughtful. Here we go. These are very thin nylon strings. That's not my favorite. Okay. Haha. All right. Here we go. This is the Ruroc Eox Batman helmet, and you can, I don't know if you can tell, and I'll have all extra like B-roll here for you guys to see kind of how cool this helmet is. Kind of the reason why I did this unboxing, other than the fact that I enjoy a good unboxing video, is that I haven't found a good video of this particular version of the Eox, the Batman helmet, up close, and I kind of wanted to give everyone a chance to get a really good look at it. We'll have a short video for you too, and that'll be linked if you just wanted some close-up shots of the Eox Batman helmet. Of course, it comes with a fidlock, which I'm finally getting used to on my helmet. And all of this padding feels a little bit different from what I had on my helmet. These emergency pulls look like they have a little less give. What was happening on mine almost immediately was that these lettering on the emergency pulls was getting just completely scuffed off. This feels really good. The other thing about this, and we'll have a comparison, I'll put a comparison B-roll up here for you, is that this opening here for your head to go through is feels a lot bigger. One of my biggest pet peeves about the Atlas helmet is that the opening is so small that it really felt like my face was really close to this front chin, or this front face area. It felt really close to my mouth, so I'm assuming when we get this helmet on, and we'll try it on here really quick, this is a strange thing, and it just took me a second to understand what's going on here. It's got this like little lip on this side, but not necessarily on the other side on this chin curtain, and I'm not sure why. This chin curtain's kind of flimsy, but what I will say is that it comes back very far, so that as you're riding, I'm sure that'll reduce some wind noise inside of your helmet. It also has these flaps, which I don't remember coming on the Atlas helmet. Okay, so let's just slip the helmet on really quick. Okay, so yeah, probably gonna mess with the mic and the sound here, but that definitely feels tighter here in the cheek area, and maybe we'll try out these other pads to see if it makes it less tight here in the cheek area. But what I will say, and we'll take the helmet off, and this is the annoying part of the Atlas, is when I pull the helmet off, I have to pull it straight over my head because my chin ends up hitting the very front of the helmet. So let's see if this is the test here. Yeah, that is so much easier. And I mean, that's kind of the game changer for me as far as the Eox goes. The other thing that I will note about the Atlas is that when you pull down the visor, there's this final space that you kind of have to push down on top of the lens, or of the visor, for the visor to shut all the way over that gasket. And it doesn't look like that's happening here. Oh, maybe it is. Let's see. Let's give it one more shot. Okay. I mean, for me, it's kind of second nature at this point, because when I'm vlogging, you'll hear that wind or that whistle coming through the helmet. But yeah, there is a little bit more. It's a little less of an effort to pull that up and over past that gasket over to lock that into place against this little tab here. But it's definitely less. And I think when you give it a good shut, it shuts right away. And that is better. That is definitely better. Okay. All right. Well, that is kind of the extent of what I wanted to do. We'll give you guys to close out the video, we'll give you guys a nice 360 view of the helmet. I just think this helmet and this design here is cool as hell. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys have questions about the Ruroc Eox Batman helmet, make sure you leave them in the comments and I will do my best to answer them for you. That does it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed yourself, if you found this video helpful at all, make sure you hit that thumbs up down there, which is the like button. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Everybody, if you're out there riding, please be safe, be kind to one another. My name is Eric, I'm that one guy, and I am out.